Yes guys, good morning, how are we? It's Kenny, Finds and Flips here again. It's Saturday, the sun's out, it's a long weekend, the bank holiday weekend, so I'm off on Monday. So that means only one thing, I'm going to go out, hit some charity shops, go sourcing, see if we can't find some bargains to flip online. I'll take you along with me, you can see where I'm going, what I'm doing, what I'm picking up. I'll do a little haul at the end as well. Ideal as well, off on Monday. It means today I'm not on a time constraint. Usually I like to finish it up in the morning and then I have the rest of my weekend to chill and just list and relax and actually have a weekend. Whereas today I'm off on Monday, so technically get an extra day. So I can pretty much go out sourcing all day today with no worries. But first up, I need to stop by the Every drop off some packages, and then I will see you in the first charity shop and see if we can't get some bargains. First stop is the Every drop off, and there's a Costa machine, so two birds with one stone. That was nice and easy, packages dropped off, coffee's cured. Going to be nice and ready, nice and alert. Let's fucking get it! First up, the Salvation Armies. Yeah, that was a decent result. Full bag of stock, some books, very heavy. But yeah, on to the next one. Yeah, so that was a decent one. Picked up two ski jackets, a Quicksilver ski jacket and a Billabong ski jacket. Maybe a little bit out of season, but the comps look quite good. I'll show you that in the haul. Next up, we're at a Bernardo's. In that Bernardo's also the Post Office Royal Mail. I need to go there as well. But yeah, catch you in a second. Yeah, that Bernardo's was a bit dry. Didn't really get too much in there today. It's a bit of a shame. Usually I do pick up quite a few items from there, but I only picked up a pair of motorcycle trousers and a book and a golf quarter zip. Fun story as well, story time. That Bernardo's in there, that's where it all started. I watched a Chaddy Pete video and someone's watching me, and from there on I was like, you know what, let's give this a go. Went in there, that was the first ever shop I went into with the intention of reselling, and I found a vintage Australia rugby top I put up here. Bought it for like £8 and sold it for like £60, and it was literally the first item I ever picked up, and then from there on I was hooked. So yeah, fun story time there for you. Right, so that's me back home and I need a nap, honestly. This was probably the biggest charity shop haul I've ever done. So many bits, got a car boot filled with stuff, including the most expensive item of clothing I've ever bought in a charity shop. Spoiler, it was only £25, but still. Let me get upstairs, unbag everything, maybe have a nap, have some food, and then we'll do the unboxing video and you can see what I got. Right, so we're back. I spent £180 today in charity shops. Hopefully I make £180 back. I'm very, very confident we will. Yeah, some really good bits today. A lot of stuff. This is probably the most I've ever taken from a charity shop. Well, not taken, purchased from a charity shop. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags filled with stock. So I'm just going to show you what I got. I'm just going to take a bag. There'll be a lot of bending down. I apologise. And you can see what I got. And I'll put some comps here, as always, so you can see. Just start pulling stuff out at random, I think. Lacoste hoodie. So this cost me $4.99 out of the, I think that's the Salvation Army tag. Oh, I've never noticed this before. Has the remains of the tag on it, so that means, hopefully means it's pretty much brand new, which is ideal. It does look pretty much perfect, to be fair. Size medium. Some North Face shorts. Now I noticed an issue with these pretty much. I was at the desk, the counter, and I should have just said no there and then, but sometimes I feel bad, you know, you're taking all this stuff up, but there's a couple marks. I might be able to get them out, to be fair. I can't even see them anymore. There is a couple marks though. Yeah, just here. It's not too bad. Anyway, These were £4.99 as well. So maybe £20–25, something like that on them, hopefully. Some True Religion jeans. Now these were on, they had a rail and it wasn't priced yet. And I didn't realise it wasn't priced and I was like shopping on it. And then I took it to the till. When I picked it up I realised it wasn't priced. And I asked how much it would be and she done me an absolute solid. So these were £2.99. They're the Rocco. I sold these recently as well and I think I sold them like the next day. So that's a really good result. They are £2.99 for a pair of True Religion jeans. Cannot complain. Couple of books. These were 50p each. Scottish Battles and Mackie's Short History of Scotland. Couldn't see too much on it to be fair, but it's quite an interesting read regardless. Delia Smith, legend. Delia Smith used them, won it on Norwich. Where are you?
Where are you? Where are you?
Anyway, 3 cookbooks, £1 each. I'll bundle these together, sell them as one. The Dandy. English people might not know what the Dandy is, but quality, absolute quality. This is the 1939 annual, and it's all boxed. That's cool. That's like older than my gran, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know if it was actually made in 1939 or if it's a reprint. Does it say? Okay, no, it wasn't made in 1939, it was made in 2006. But regardless, that's cool. Mountain Warehouse, walking cargos, £3.99. Walking trousers are flying out at the moment. Pretty much every week I'm selling 2 to 3 pairs of walking trousers. So, aye, I'm just picking up as many as I can find at the moment. A diesel jacket. This was £9.99, so this is a little bit more than I would usually pay. However, it's diesel. Diesel sells well, so hopefully it does sell quickly as well. This is the diesel. Oh, it doesn't have the model name. This is diesel. I thought usually they had the model name. Star Wars Battlefront for the PS2, that was 99p. Levi jeans 511s, slightly smaller waist than is ideal. A 29-inch waist, but they were $7.99. They'll still sell. For the premium version. That's the first bag done. This was from the Marie Curie shop. Levi 502s, 32 waist. Decent enough condition. These were £3.99. Aye, Levi's ideal. Sell all year round. Not the highest of money, but easy listers. You just once you sell one pair of 502s, you can literally just sell similar, change the colour, change the size, change the country of manufacture, and then it's pretty much the exact same every single time. So it's easy enough. This, I've never found this in the wild, but I see all these other YouTubers selling it. This is Musto, however you say it. This, again, paid up a little bit. This was £9.99. But from what I see, these jackets go quite well. So, aye, fingers crossed. Diesel shirt, £1.49. Not much to say about that, to be fair. Yeah, this I keep saying it, I hate listing blazers, but I keep picking them up and I really need to stop. But yeah, Balmain blazer, £4.99. Balmain Paris, and by the looks of it, it is a vintage one. The tags are all papery, which would probably indicate it is a vintage one. So aye, fingers crossed we can make a good return with that. Another blazer. I'm just going to list the blazers first and get them out of the way. I actually hate doing it so much, but as I say, money to be made. YSL, Yves Saint Laurent, or something like Yves Saint Laurent. Is that how you say it? We'll stick to YSL. $2.99, bargain. We've got this nutritional and physical degeneration book. Can't remember which shop I picked this up at. So it was either 50p or £1. It was one of the two. However, I scanned the barcode and had a look, and they go for decent money. It's got pictures of skulls and shit in it. Ugh. Yeah. This is a strange book. Anyway. Oh, it's got naked ladies in it. So I won't be showing that on camera. Found this vintage sort of golf jumpery thing. Now, it's by a brand, Tricrots St. Raphael, made in the USA. This cost me £5. Now, there's really strong soles of these in the US. There's not too many in the UK. However, I thought it was worth a gamble with this pattern. Some of the other ones are just plain. With a nice golf pattern like that, maybe it's worth the gamble. We'll see. Got a heap of ties. Vintage sort of Looney Tune ties. That one's As the George, to be fair. Didn't notice that. Just saw all the other ones in the... Anyway, these were £1 each. So, aye. So for example, this one's Looney Tunes, 1993. That was £1. So I've sold stuff like this before in the past, and they go for about £9, £10, £11. But £1 and £10, and then you send it as a large letter. It's easy enough. So Dennis the Menace. We've got Tom and Jerry. This Tom and Jerry one's from 1995, so that's older than me. And we've got, what's the dog called again? It's Charlie Brown, but is it Snoopy, is that the right one? Is that what they're called? It's called. We've got this is cool as well. This is from the same shop. We've got this Lee heavyweight Green Bay Packers 1996 jumper. So they must have won the Super Bowl in 1996. That's cool. And the fact it was a Lee as well, that increases the value. You can get jumpers like these and they're not Lee, they're like Gildan or whatever, something like that. And then obviously it's not worth as much, but the fact it's Lee is higher value. Got these two manga books. Manga sells really well. Decent price as well. I think if I remember correctly, there wasn't too many sold again in the UK. However, there was in the US, so I might have to sit on these for a while, but these were 50p each, so I'm not going to complain. Haven't scanned it into We Buy Books, but worst case scenario, you know, you lose a couple pound. No, not a couple pound, a couple pence. So, aye, it's fine. This was another, this is the complete works of Shakespeare. It's brand new in its packaging from 2005. Now, yeah, again, it was a bit of a gamble. I did scan this one in the We Buy Books, and they were offering me £1.30 for it. So, worst case scenario, I've lost 70p. Best case scenario, I've made maybe £5 or £6. And it's going to be such a simple lister as well, because it's in its case. I'll need to take a photo of the front and the back, and then the ISBN, and then remove the price tag, obviously. That's ideal. We've got Charles Fruit. If you watched my last video, I don't know how to say this. Charles Fruit, I'm pretty sure, trousers. 36.30. These don't have a price on it because the price were on the hangers. However, I believe they were £3, £3 or £4. And some Canterbury joggers, rugby joggers. I had this exact same pair actually a year or so ago, and I know because it had the same sort of lining. Generally might be the same pair, that someone's bought it and then redonated it. That would be quite funny. Anyway, again, £3 or £4, can't quite remember, but the last time I had these, they sold really quickly. Now this is the most expensive item I've ever bought, clothing item, in a charity shop to resell. And yeah, I might put it on Whatnot. I'm not 100% sure yet, but with Whatnot it's always a gamble. It's like, oh, it might like pop off and you might get a bidding war, or there might only be one person that understands like it's worth money and bid on it. Anyway, this is £25. It's a varsity Letterman jacket. Some of these are going for absolute crazy money. It's by a brand called Stewart and Strauss, original American style. So yeah, some of these were over 100, some were only like 60 or so. Couldn't see this exact one. If anyone knows what this logo is actually, please let me know. I'm gonna have to do some more research on it. But yeah, I'm gonna aim high on this and try and get £75 for it. After fees and stuff, maybe looking at £30 to £40 profit. But I'm really trying at the moment to focus on the sort of higher ticket items, which means I have to pay up, because £10 profit an item's good. Then you need to churn over tons of stock, and it is easy enough to find items that sell for £10 profit. Very easy to find, but it's a lot of work. So I would rather spend £25, make 30, 40, maybe even £50 profit, than spend on one item, than spend £25 and then make that over 5 items. It makes sense. RST motorcycle trousers. These were going for some good money. They've got the knee support in there, the knee padding. You need to be really careful when you're selling motorbike protective wear. Really, really careful to make sure there's no damage to it. I don't think you can sell used helmets anymore, but the same applies with trousers. You need to make sure there's no crack into the armour, etc. So what I do, you're able to zip these out most of the time. I don't know where the zip is, but there'll be a way to zip it out. Always take it out, check it. Always try and photograph the armour by itself as well, just so people can examine it. Because the last thing you want is to be selling a faulty product, or something to happen to the person who bought your product just because you're trying to make a couple £. No, you're dealing with humans at the end of the day, so it's very important to, if you are going to sell that sort of stuff, to make sure that you're selling the right stuff. Ping quarter zip, golf season, I keep saying. Ideal. This was £6, maybe looking at 20, 25-ish. Got this Rangers Football Club training top. This is brand new with tags. It was a £5. Easy seller. Now this may potentially be a banger. I need to do some more work, research into it. It's Ralph Lauren Polo Country. I've never sold this before, and I was looking it up. Some of them are going for over £80. Ralph Lauren Polo Country. It's a nice corduroy shirt. Really good condition. I paid up for this one as well at £10. But fingers crossed we can make a decent return on it. It's in pretty much excellent condition. Yeah, this I regret buying, I'm not going to lie. Listen to this. It's a Fruit of the Loom heavy. It's not even straight. Why did I buy this? Right, anyway, Fruit of the Loom heavy Frank Sinatra t-shirt, size large. £3.50 it was. Why did I buy this? I thought, obviously, the Fruit Loom Heavy, I'm pretty sure that's the vintage stuff. However, I think they've just got a white t-shirt and then printed it on. I don't think this is done like professionally. I think it's just been someone has done this. Because listen, it's terrible. And I genuinely think if this gets washed once, it's going to get ruined. Anyway, if anyone wants this, please let me know. It's size large. I will literally sell it to you. Well, you can name your price. It might turn out when I do more research that this is another one of those Kurt Cobain shirts. Kurt Cobain shirts. And they say it's an absolute banger and it sells for good money, but I very much doubt it with that one. This Billabong, it's out of the season, but ski jacket, Billabong ski jacket. I looked these up, some of these are selling for some really good money to be fair. It's a nice cool colour. It's the Billabong Alter, waterproofing, breathable, size 16. Paid up for this as well. I paid up for quite a lot of stuff today to be fair. Spent quite a lot of money, but this was £12. 40, £45-ish back maybe, according to the solds. Another ski jacket. This one is Quicksilver. There's 3 ski jackets, funky colours. There was a No Fear one as well, but I looked up the No Fear one and it wasn't worth any money. This is a Quicksilver one. This was £12 again. It's the Utility Collection Quick Tech. Really cool print, colours. So yeah, I might be sitting on this for a wee while until winter time, but it'll sell, 100% it'll sell. Cool looking colours. And then last but not least, 2 sets Doctor Who audiobooks. I think these were a bit of a gamble as well, but these are £2 each. I've said it before, clothing's the most easy accessible thing that you can find in a charity shop. And in Scotland, the boot sales aren't great. It's filled with fakes and traders, and it's not as good as it is in England. So you kind of have to go with charity shops or Facebook Marketplace. So with charity shops, clothing is the most easily accessible thing that you can get at a cheap price. But I'm really trying to broaden my horizons and move away from clothing because, yeah, it's just a bit awkward, it's saturated, there's a lot of people doing it. You can make more sales elsewhere. For example, with books, I've been doing a lot of books and they're so much easier to list, easier to store. They do take up more space, but they are easier to store. You just stack them on top of each other. So yeah, anyway, 2 audiobooks sets, so hopefully I can get some money from these. Anyway, that's the last one, I think. So yeah, there was quite a lot there to be fair. I thought there was more than there was. I think I have actually had a bigger haul in the past. I need to go on a sourcing ban. And it's becoming, it's not an issue, but I'm probably at capacity just now. I just operate out in the spare bedroom. And I've got enough stock to last me, how many items was that? That was probably about 30 items or so that's a week. Just less than a week. I've got a whatnot order to come, which has about 15 items in it. I've got a death pile over there with about 25 items on it. So, oh, and I've got a Boom wholesale sack that I haven't done yet either, so that's got probably 20 to 30 items in it as well. So I have probably about a month's worth of listings. So I'm putting myself on a sourcing ban until everything is listed. We've reduced down some stock and we get some money in. Cash flow isn't an issue, to be fair. However, yeah, I don't want to become a hoarder, so putting myself on a sourcing ban. That's until I find a whatnot streamer or something that's got 4 viewers and is selling polo shirts and jumpers for £2. But yeah, or next week when I'm bored and I'm like, oh, let's go charity shopping. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, if you did like that video, please consider subscribing, drop me a thumbs up. Let me know what your thoughts on any of the pickups are. If you do see anything that you like, you can feel free to drop me a message. I'll do you a good deal. a lot cheaper than what it would be on eBay, and if you follow me, subscribed, yeah, I'll cut you a deal. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I am going to drop a bonus video this weekend unboxing that Whatnot stock. It's going to be a lot shorter than this one, but yeah, you can see what I got. There's some bangers. But yeah, thank you guys, have a great day, have a great weekend. I will see you all on the next one.